Hi everybody, welcome to another edition of James Jam. I'm Jam. This is my jam. And today is a Book Thursday video from me where I generally talk about books. Today I have a small haul for you. Well, small in terms of some of the other hauls I've had. And just tell you what I was reading, what I've been reading, what I finished reading, and yeah, that's what we're going to go over. So first off, I was going to go over what I just finished. I just finished reading The Mist Thief. Now, this is the third book in the, I don't know if they've called it anything yet. It's like, they're going to be four. It started with The Ever King by L.G. Andrews. Then it went to be The Ever Queen was the second book. And then the third book is The Mist Thief. And this, my understanding is there's also a set of books that came before these by L.J. Andrews that took place all before these books did. And these are more like those people's kids, is my understanding. And they are mentioned in the previous books, but not in the same way. And now the focus is shifted. I have not yet read the original books. Let's see if it says in here what they would be. Gives good content warnings. Everseas. So this is the Everseas book, and I was trying to see, you know, a lot of times like they'll put like the other books by the author at the front of the book, but I cannot find that here. But it's pretty cool. Like, for example, they give you a map of the Elverlands, and then Not Haven. And then it tells you about the different clans and who's Elver and Mesmer and Elven. And then these books are nice too. They give you trigger warnings. And yeah, it's just following basically, I believe, the children of the first people. And I wish I could find that. I'm going to look in here too. I'm just not as, I just don't know what the first books were called. But I don't know. They're awesome books. The fourth one is coming out, I believe, the end of this year. And I will be getting it and devouring that as well. I thought the books were, I really enjoyed them. I thought they were really good. What I have picked up and just about finished is How to Summon a Fairy Godmother by Laura J. Mail. This book, I'm loving it. I thought it was going to be more of like a quick romance novel, and that's not what it is. And it's just really fun. You follow, it's like a Cinderella retelling kind of, only it focuses on Cinderella's sisters. So Cinderella in this book is Beatrice, and she has a sister, Theodosia, who goes by Theo, and then like Flonia that goes by Flo, and they're like the two bad stepsisters. And Theo is the youngest, and her older sister now is getting married. So she wants to get married, and her mother finds her a match, and she is not happy with the match at all. So she went through some things of her sisters in her, like Cinderella, Beatrice's mother's items, and find some information about summoning a fairy godmother. And so she tries it. And it just kind of goes on from there. And I thought, too, that this was a standalone, but it's not, or not going to be if all goes as planned. This is the author's first book. And it does state at the end of the book, the story continues in How to Survive a Fairy Bargain, Book 2 of the Fairies and Familiars series. So I am really excited. This book is good. It talked about being a laugh out loud fairy tale, what if. I don't know that I've laughed out loud at anything, but it's definitely been good. It's been pleasurable. It's been an easy read, and kind of a palate cleanser, but still staying in the fairy realm, and I really like it. I would definitely recommend this book. I think it's a lot of fun. I mean, look at the cover. That alone, and look at like the back. It's really nice. I like it. It's a great book. And then what I did was, I mean, who doesn't want a book bargain? I always go checking thrift stores and stuff, but some of the newer stuff I don't find as much at the Goodwills. Every once in a while I get lucky, like not too long ago I found a John Gwynne book. But and then I've got to keep track. There's a thing you can buy off of Amazon where you can scan the books and it keeps track of them then. I think you could tie it to your phone or computer. And I need to do that because I have just bought the same book again. I duplicated a book. I rebought Belladonna by Adeline Grace, and I already had it. And I was missing the third book out of those three, but instead I bought the wrong book. So, let's see, I accidentally bought 2 Robin Hobb books, instead of 1 each when I ordered, and then I ordered, 2 other books that I already had, so I kind of stopped doing that. But I had never really I looked at the Book of the Month Club. I wasn't really thrilled about it, or at least my understanding of how it works, and maybe I'm wrong, but it just seemed like, I think you have to, okay, I don't know how it works. I'm not going to lie. I don't know how it works. You get a book free or discounted at first, but then I think you have to kind of choose each month, like a book you want. And so I don't know how that works. I shouldn't even be probably talking about it, but, I didn't like how the deal looked to me. But then I thought I'd go look at Book Outlet, and I thought Book Outlet's probably not going to have a whole lot, but somebody did a huge Book Outlet haul. I don't even remember who it was. And they had so many great books, and the prices, like they were noting, were phenomenal. So guess who went over to Book Outlet? And I did a big haul. I got, not a big haul, but a haul, which I'll show you now. And then I ordered a second haul because I had a $5 credit that had to be used. Now I have another credit. So I'm going to go over there and look again for some stuff, but I'll show you what I got. Let's see. Actually, let me show you 2 other books first. I just got this spectacular. It's a Caravel holiday novella. I just recently got the Caravel series, and so I wanted to get this novella, and it is really pretty. I mean, it's got really pretty pictures inside, and the book itself is pretty. I don't look at the end pages, just gorgeous. Little foiling on the front. There's the side, but I did get that. It just came. I know this just came out, and I ordered this, and that came. I was gonna show that beforehand, and then I also bought this. Have any of you read these? A Winter's Promise by Christelle Davos. I'm not gonna lie. I watch Peru's Project Reagan, and really like how she describes a lot of different books, and have ended up buying a number of them because of her. And she had these books sitting on her shelf behind her, and I didn't know which books they were. And then I saw these at Barnes & Noble, and I think this is the series that she has behind her. So I picked up the first book, and I'm going to read that at some point. So hopefully that's good. Now for my book outlet haul. I got The Hemlock Queen by Hannah Whitten. And this, I believe this is the second book. The first one is the Hemlock, it's a king, but what does it say? This is going to be a trilogy. The Foxglove King, The Hemlock Queen, and I don't know. The third book isn't out yet, I don't believe. It's the Nightshade Crown trilogy. But I liked Hannah Winton's books. She just did, was it the, I am over on my shelf there. I can't, that's like Red Robin Hood retelling. Does this one say in here what other books are hers? For the Wolf and For the Throne. And I really like those books, so I have this one, and I got the other one. I think this might have been $17. I can't remember. Everything I got came under $100. So I got a Stephen King book, but I got that for my husband. It was the first book in the Holly trilogy. Then that was a soft cover. I got this hardcover. And then I got A Mirror Mended by Alex Harrow. Now, Alex wrote the, was it the 1,000, or the 10,000 Doors of January. I really enjoyed that, so I just wanted to get this little, looks like a little novella. Thought it looked cool. And I liked the first book, so, or not the first, I mean, this isn't a continuation, but I liked her first book, so, that I read of her, so I wanted that one. I got Madly Deeply, The Diaries of Alan Rickman. I really like him as an actor, and the end pages are really cool in here. So, they're like his writing. So, I got that book. And it looks like they get new books over there, like, daily, even. So, you know, take a look, because I'm always looking. Then I bought Small Favors by Erin Craig. And it says, the heart's desire always comes with a price. Looks like she also did the House of Roots and Ruin and House of Salt and Sorrows, maybe? Which I want to get those two books too. But I just thought that this looked interesting. Let's see. It looks like it was a Reese's Book Club recommended spooky read. So, yeah. House of Salt and Sorrows and House of Roots and Ruin she did. And now this is Small Favors. And there's the other two books if you want to look at those. But I got that book. Thought that looked interesting. I got The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez. I read her books, the one that just came out and the ones that went before that, and I really enjoyed them, but I wasn't going to read any more books right away by her. But then I decided these are good like palette cleanser books, so I decided to pick it up since it was there and it was a great price. Everyone's been talking about this, so since it was there, I decided to get it, The Assistant to the Villain. This one must be like a special copy because it's got the red end pages, which I thought were really cool. And I know the second book is already out here. This is by Hannah Nicole Mayer. I know the second book is already out, so I'll probably be watching for that one to show up on the book outlet. But I was excited to get it. And again, I have a feeling this will be more of like a quick read for me, which I enjoy every now and then. I got How the King of Elfheim Learned to Hate Stories by Holly Black. And I do have the other books in this series, and hopefully we'll get them read at some point. But I really like this. First off, the end pages again are really pretty metallic. And I just like the illustrations in these books. And I know this is all part, I'm trying to think of where I put it. It's probably sitting over here. I'm sitting by a pile of books. But I know it's it has to do with another series of hers. All the books are about Elfheim. And it says, once upon a time there was a boy with a wicked tongue. And so these just look pretty, like they're going to be pretty and like maybe lyrical and stuff. So I got that. Again, great price. I keep hearing that Rebecca Yarros is good, and I have her duology, the two, what are they? Boy, if I could remember the name of anything today, I would be really happy. She did a duology between two people who kind of like write to each other, but I have that, haven't read it, but I only heard good things, so I got The Last Letter by Rebecca Yarros. Another nonfiction, I got Patrick Stewart, Making It So, a memoir. I have a friend who just finished this book, well, not just, but absolutely loved it, highly recommended it, said it was one of the best autobiographies he's ever read. And so when I saw that, I grabbed it. I thought this looked interesting. Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. I do have one of his trilogies and keep hearing really good things about them, so I decided to get it, and I see that it's what must be a Netflix series now, or a movie, and so I decided to pick it up, see what it's all about. Keep hearing tons about Skyward by Brandon Sanderson, so I've yet to read one of his books, but I have quite a few of his books now, and all I keep hearing is phenomenal things. So when I saw this was there, I picked that up. Ooh, I'm having a book tornado here. Then I bought Darling Girl. I watched somebody do a review, not a review of this book. They picked up this book. It's a novel of Peter Pan. It's a retelling of Peter Pan, and they talked about this. It's Life is Looking Up for Holly Darling, granddaughter of Wendy. Yes, that Wendy. That is, until she gets a call that her daughter Eden, who has been in a coma for nearly a decade, has gone missing from the estate where she's been long tucked away. And worst of all, Holly knows who must be responsible: Peter Pan, who is not only very real, but very dangerous. I thought that sounded awesome. And so I made sure to pick that up. And then the last book I got, it's going to be a gift for one of my kids for Christmas. This might seem goofy, but it is The Wonderful Sense of Christmas. This is a phenomenal Berenstain Bears book. And every once in a while, my kids like to get copies of books that they had when they were younger. And so when I saw they had this, I know this was a favorite. So I picked it up so I could gift that to one of them. So that's it for today. Boy, this was a longer video than I thought it was going to be. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please consider doing that. I did just do a haul on my last video. It would have been the video, well, I'll link it. Well, I'll link it in the description box down below, and then I'll also put it like at the end of the video, like where you can, you know, click on to watch it. Words are hard. And I will, I did a haul of some sweatshirts I got, and I got some really cute, cozy sweatshirts that have to do with books. So if you're interested in that, you can check out my last video and take a peek at some of those. It's sweatshirt weather. I love sweatshirts, and so I got some really cute ones. I do put out videos on Wednesdays. Every other Thursday is a book video, and then Saturdays. Generally, my content is more around luxury and contemporary handbags, but my channel is my jam, James Jam, so you can find some other things there too. But if books are all you like, then stay here for the Thursdays videos. I'd really appreciate that. You can find me over on Instagram as well. Generally, that's more luxury brand content, but I am there at James Jam as well. It's Jame _S_jam. I did link my Amazon book wish list down below in case there's anything you think I should read and want me to read. But you're under no obligation whatsoever to purchase any books for me. But I did want to put that out there. And I think that's everything I have for you today. Have you read any of the books that I picked up today? Or not, I didn't pick them up today, but I showed today. And have you been reading or have you seen How to Summon a Fairy Godmother? Would love to know about that. Love to know if anybody else read the From Here to the Great Unknown by Riley Keough and Lisa Marie Presley, and your thoughts on that. And just anything else you'd like to talk about, leave it down in the comments down below. I love when you guys leave comments. Helps me get to know everybody a little bit better. Got some great book recommendations there. And just really appreciate the interaction. It's one of the biggest reasons I do this. I just really enjoy that. So until next time, please do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Bye.